We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Luis Severino, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the box now, Julian Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw. And even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Turner, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think this club could really use some improvement from Carlos Santana. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
So here's Trey Mancini as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Hernandez takes his lead at third with 1 away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
He throws him on the fastball there. Trey Mancini is the second out of the opening frame. Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The set and the 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike three called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Alex Wood gets the call for game one of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Wood has pitched a little more than 160 innings in this campaign and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. The 2-0 on the way.
Ball back inside.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 3-1. Hit in the air to left field. After it is Brantley. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And it brings Estevan Florial in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Gloved by Santana. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping in, Torres. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Woods ready. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that 2-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to, the pitcher going to be able to keep going to?
A swing and a miss. That retires. That will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. Now in the box, Carlos Santana. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, but no home runs over his last 10 games. And we'll see if he gets off the schneid in this one.
Have to be careful with this guy, though, Dero. No home runs in his last 10. That doesn't mean a whole lot. This guy can hit the ball at the ballpark any day, anywhere when he's swinging the bat well.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 3 for 15. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. The 1-0. Santana is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
The 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here. But at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A runner at second, nobody out. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. And a ball 1-0. The numbers coming in 278 the average, 29 homers and 74 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. From the stretch.
3-2.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. He comes in at 262 on the year. 21 homers and an even 70 RBIs. Here's the 1-0.
2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at-bat. Not much reason for it.
The 2-0 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. Now the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Count remains full. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and that's out number 1. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went a strike. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive base hit, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking 2 right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 0-2. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. At the plate, Stevie Wilkerson. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A bouncer up the middle. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Digging in to try it again, Julian Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled away. Hernandez, a native Pennsylvanian. This is his first year at the big league level. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here now is Trey Turner as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. and deep to right center. Florial on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1 and 2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Mike Tauchman started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0 and 1. Pitch on the way. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0 and 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brentley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0 and 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1 and 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That evens it up, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Oh, and he struck him out as well. So he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So now Carlos Santana. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Two balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder Estevan Florio. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. And now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
The 1-0 home. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
That was great wheels against a great arm behind the plate, and the arm won that time. He's got one of the best catcher arms in all of baseball, and he showed right there why he's a guy you don't want to run on.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner gloves it. And that's the second out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Woods ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-1 home.
Ball. Count is 2-1.
To 2-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here now the 2-2. Miguel Andujar would be next. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Michael Brantley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Striding in, Anthony Santander, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now the 1-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it is, the 3-0. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
In now, Stevie Wilkerson. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. And Voit will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. Orioles halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and striding forward the designated hitter, Miguel Andujar. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Sano shading to his right. Makes the play, one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gio Urshela. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Santander waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. In now, Luke Voigt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Wood has his target. Here's the 0-2.
No, that's cool.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip zip. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Julian Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. They'll throw down to first. 1 away. Now to the plate, Trey Turner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Next will be the designated hitter, Trey Mancini. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Santander looks up into the second deck and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 21 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Hunter Harvey takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 56, Hunter Harvey.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Alfaro finds it. And he makes the throw to first. Tachman is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Ready now, Kevin Newman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch to short. Turner fields it cleanly. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder,
And that'll bring in Estevan Florial. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Turner onto the grass. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And what is this? He's on his way to third now. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. To the plate now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. The 0-1.
Whoa, that's pitch out.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And another foul ball. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High pop-up. Sano is under it. And the inning is over. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 1-0 New York. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Home run number 57 thus far, as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Enrique Salinas comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Here's Carlos Santana now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Tauchman is there to put it away for out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
So stepping in, Michael Brantley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 to Brantley. Now the 2-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball now for a called strike 2.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
3-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Santander. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the stretch.
Inside ball 1.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
He's set and the pitch. Jorge Alfaro is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1 home. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. Stevie Wilkerson would be next. Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Orioles able to square things up on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2. Ground ball right into the shift. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And there's one down now. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. First pitch on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. The 2-1 home.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. High fly ball out to deep right field. Santander looks up, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounder down the line at third. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw some.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 3-1 Yanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Leading off the inning, Stevie Wilkerson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second.
Torres brings it in.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The center fielder, number 9, Julian.
Standing in, Julian Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Orioles held in check there. Score holds. It's 3-1. Paul Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Paul Fry.
Striding into the box, Mike Tuchman. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1. Fry is a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the park. It's a rare day that someone takes him deep, which obviously makes him a very
One of the things as a manager you want to do, you want to bring a reliever in and know that he can keep the ball in the ballpark, and this guy does a great job of that. He's near impossible to get the ball in the air to lift for a home run, and it's one of the reasons why he's a real effective relief pitcher.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Kevin Newman. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
At the ball.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. Now at the plate, Estevan Florial. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Outside.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. At the plate, Gleyber Torres, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Two out with the man at first. A little bit outside. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. One 0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He's set. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 out, bases loaded. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Two balls, two strikes. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Three balls and two strikes to the Yankees DH.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
The payoff pitch. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Yankees leave them loaded as the lead remains 3-1. Tommy Canely comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and stepping in the long ball threat, Trey Mancini.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Canely, originally from New York State. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 0-2 home. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Miguel Sano. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And fouled, though it had the home run distance. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. But also, the guy on the mound's got to eat, too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
A ball and two strikes now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
A ball and two strikes. Here it is. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Baltimore down to their final strike. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Yanks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Enrique Salinas claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tommy Kingley hammers down the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors, they left 5 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.